Now, let's move on to the next topic. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to stop sharing it. And so, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? The next topic that we're going to discuss today is Chrisean Rock, y'all, because she made an announcement. Okay, Chrisean Rock made an announcement that she was moving out of the country. But it so happens that she made that comment that she was moving out of the country after TMZ said she was under investigation for this alleged baby daddy of hers. Like, I know she only has one child, right? But the public thinks that one child that she has either belongs to Blueface or this guy named his name is Karan Ronnie Doe Can, because he was her former boyfriend and he was deleted in 2025. So he was deleted a year ago, and police have confirmed that the homicide investigation remains active. Okay. Some dude, okay, just went viral on social media because he's in Baltimore right now saying that he's supposed to meet with Baltimore police on Monday to talk to Chrisean, to talk about the possibility of him knowing who deleted Ronnie Doe. This is the guy who said he was Chrisean's baby's father. And a month before he was supposed to go to court to get a paternity test done to figure out if he was the father or not, he ends up getting shot 10 times. Okay. And it's some really sketchy stuff that Chrisean Rock has been saying in interviews with Jason Lee. I don't know what the hell is wrong with her and Blueface sitting down with Jason Lee. I don't know what it is. Like, does he get them drunk or something? They get over there and they talk to this man like they're talking to a priest inside of a church, but this man is on the internet with a microphone and millions of fucking subscribers. So Chrisean, you are not very bright in the head, okay? You brought this on yourself, clearly weirdo, okay? But let me let y'all see this video here. Let me bring this up. So, okay. All right. I forgot, y'all. I forgot about my audience. So let me preface this by saying we're going to be watching a video from a content creator. His name is Sean Davy Way. I really like him. I hope that you guys will give him a chance. He's a great storyteller. And recently, this is where he makes his bread and butter, talking about Chrisean Rock. He literally knows everything she's doing. He works with Tasha K. Sean works with Tasha K. They have a little thing going on, a partnership or something. I follow Sean for a long time. I don't watch him as often, but usually he's the expert on all things Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Okay. So give him a chance. He's going to break the story down for us and let us know why the hell Chrisean could be literally coming up on some charges, allegedly. I don't know. Okay. But again, we're watching this video. I'm using it to discuss Chrisean Rock and how you shouldn't allude to deleting people or anything like that on the internet, because it doesn't age well, especially when the person passes on and is deleted under very suspicious circumstances. Okay. All of these suspicions are literally from either her own mouth, her sister's mouth, or her first baby's father, who she's claiming the baby to belong to, Blueface. Okay. Very, very hot mess of a situation. But here we go. Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your boy, the Sean.
Okay, so this is Ronnie Doe, and this is Chrisean Rock's baby. Okay, and a lot of people think that they look more alike than the baby in Blueface or the Blueface in Chrisean. Okay, so this is Ronnie Doe. This is the person who passed on after he sought for a paternity test from the court. A month before he was due in court, he was deleted. Okay.
Heavyweight show. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way in, and tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content.
And Sean, I am dropping a link to this video in the description of my video so that my subscribers can come subscribe to you and give you a like also. All right, here we go.
Today, I bring you a video on Chrisean Rock, Quell, Blueface, and Ronnie Doe. Hashtag justice for Ronnie Doe. Recently, as of today, Chrisean states that she wants to move out of the country. And a lot of people, it's going over their head into why she wants to move out of the country. Chrisean has stated that she was going to visit other countries before, but she never stated that she wanted to move. Now, you may just feel that she wants a change of scenery, or is she fleeing the country? I know, like most people, you're probably pondering, well, Sean, why would she feel the need to flee, and what would she be fleeing from? We're going to get into that right now. Recently, on one of Chrisean's Kick Stream lives, she was extremely emotional and she kept crying. Some people felt that she was crying about Blueface because in part of the live, she kind of mentioned him. And
what's up with Kick? Brittany is on Kick, and we covered her on Monday. Academics was talking about Brittany Renner being on Kick, and now Chrisean is on Kick crying.
The necklace that he either took from her or she gave him. And recently as well, her mother, Charla, relapsed and has been admitted into the hospital. So most people felt that Chrisean was crying for one of those two reasons. I don't feel that it's any of the above. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's get into this clip and I'll be back with my commentary.
Chad, I'm just happy to have people calling to check up. Because I got a good heart and like
somebody said this the other day. I don't know what podcast I was watching because they all kind of run in together, but somebody was saying something about how, do you notice when you see famous people, they never look happy? That is so sad to me. Like, what is it? Like, why is she crying this hard? What is wrong? Something is deeply disturbed with this young lady. Like, it's like, you know how you can see somebody needs help, but you just don't know how to help them or what it is actually that they need. And I feel bad for her because apparently her mother is back on drugs again. She comes from drug addict parents. So it's just like, you know, you feel for people that have this going on in their lives. But at the same time, it's like, you know, after a certain age, you have to understand that nobody's coming to save you. You've got to do the work yourself. Like, there, yeah.
Chad.
I felt so bad for her. Like, ugh.
He can have that chain, bro.
Side note, so a lot of people
I really
are
don't want no
seeing
parts with
Rashawn
that guy.
extremely emotional and is trying to connect the dots and put two and two together. What people have come up with is either Blueface has her this emotional, or what is going on in her family, especially her mother, has her emotional. Right after this, Chrisean puts up a post and she says, "I'm moving out of the country, chat." Now, to most people may have felt that Chrisean was trolling or just putting that up because she may be frustrated with something, once again, either Blueface or her mother, Charla. And I'm here to tell you, I don't believe that that's it. Let's get into Chrisean and her friend Sunday stating that they're moving out of the country.
About you wanted to live outside the country. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, child. I'm moving out the country.
But
We're
we're
moving
gonna
out the country. Look, we ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country.
Yeah, we're traveling
We're
first.
moving out the country. Oh
In how many
God.
months?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
For real. Yep.
Yep, we're moving out. I got my suitcase with me.
I want to tell y'all so many details. Why you just do that?
You posted it.
I did. But I wasn't gonna talk about it on chat. I was just gonna show the chat. First
That
day
we just
moving.
moved out.
Yeah.
But we're going out.
Chat,
Sure.
guess what country we moving
And
to?
we're gonna be like Cleopatra outside the country. You know what Cleopatra is?
This is just so weird to me. Like, I just like, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? What are you, why do these young people put all their crimes on the internet? I just don't know. It's like, you know that people looking at you crazy for the passing of this young man, and now you telling people you moving out the country. Girl, no, you not. You're not going nowhere.
It's gonna be like this, bro.
Yo, chat. You know what's
Like
crazy?
we're gonna live like Cleopatra.
You know what's crazy? You know how much I've done outside of this country? So much
Yeah,
more than
America is too
already blew
expensive.
up in American raid. Take
No, you
over
gotta
another
have
country.
to.
Yeah.
Side note, Chrisean states that her and Sunday are moving out of the country, although Chrisean did seem a little irritated that Sunday brought it up because she didn't want to go into detail about them truly leaving. Again, I felt that Chrisean...
Y'all, keep these fair weather friends away from y'all. This girl is just hanging around Chrisean Rock because Chrisean Rock can get her some clout. You see how she up there encouraging her to tell people she moving out the country? You know what this girl going through. You know this girl can't move out the country, but she's steady just trying to just like, rib her up to think that she's something that she not, just so that she can be like, rub some of her fame off on her. This is why these young people end up going down the wrong hole, because they have fair weather friends hanging around them, encouraging their debauchery. This is why allegedly Chrisean allegedly has a child, allegedly that has problems in his life because she was allegedly drinking when she was pregnant. All of the people who she was drinking around all knew that she was pregnant, and none of them stopped her from drinking. Matter of fact, they partied with her and made her drink even more. These are not friends. These are not friends. These are people you need to stay away from.
Wanted everybody to think that she was trolling when she is making literal plans to move outside of the country. She also stated in another part of this live that she couldn't travel before because she had warrants, etc. But since she has taken care of set warrants, she's planning on moving. Now, Chrisean does have court next month. I do believe that Chrisean's plan to move out the country stems by next month, meaning before Chrisean Jr.'s birthday in September, she plans on being in another country with her son. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But again, I did state that Chrisean was fleeing. Let's get it.
Do y'all have Teslas? Is that a Tesla that she's in? Those seats are so white. Oh my God. I would have to like put plastic down. Like, you remember your grandma's house back in the day when it was like covered in plastic? That is what I would need for that car. And nobody would be allowed to eat in that car ever. Oh my goodness. Okay. So thank you for being here, homie. What's up, homie? What's up, player one? He's been a member for 7 months. It's good to see you, sir. He says it's a vibe all the time. Sorry. Hi, player one. It's good to see you. It's okay. I like that. I like that. Hit me with it anytime. And thank you, Batman, for becoming a new member. Yay! We have a new member for the garden. Thank you so much for becoming a rosebud. Now I can call you a rosebud, Batman. So it's good to have you here. Hello, Matthew. Hello. Hello, it's good to see you. Falcon doors. I thought they were, what do you call those doors? The ones that lift up like this? I forgot. I used to get so annoyed when this mom in carpool had that car because it took her kids forever to try to get the car door down. Or I'd be like, oh my God, I'm behind the Tesla mom with the doors, the Falcon doors. I'm Batman's son. Hi. Okay. It's good to have you. I have the whole family now. Welcome to the Rose Garden. It's good to have you. Let's talk more about Chrisean Rock. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think this is weird that all of a sudden this young lady who's just started a boxing career, she's all of a sudden allegedly, a suspect in the deletion of her baby's father. Now she wants to move out of the country and she just started a boxing career? Like, I just don't understand that. Batman, please, okay? Not in front of the children. Not in front of the children, okay? Mind your business. Mind your business, okay? But yeah, very suspicious. Thank you, E305MDC. Thank you.
It's that. As of recently, Quell, and if you don't know who Quell is, he was a suspect in the passing of Ronnie Doe, aka Karan Khan. Karan Khan used to date Chrisean Rock, and last year in February of 2025, Ronnie Doe lost his life. Chrisean Rock has always been an alleged suspect, spoken without speaking. Quell lives in the Baltimore area and was cool with Chrisean Rock to a certain extent at a point in time. And after Ronnie perished, Quell came online bragging about taking Ronnie's life. Now, Quell states that he was just trolling and he was just joking around because other people were stating online that Chrisean Rock hired him to unalive Ronnie Doe. Since that rumor had got out there and was placed out on Quell, allegedly, Quell decided to run with it and collect clout and attention off.
Who does that? Does anybody think it's smart to just get online and claim a deletion of someone? Who does that? Wait a minute. The movie Joker, the man was me in the movie. The little boy was me. I love that movie Joker. I love that movie Joker. Okay, let's keep it on. Let's keep it on. Joker, the little boy. Oh, okay. No. No. Okay, let me stop. Y'all messing up my y'all messing me up. Here we go.
of possibly unaliving Ronnie Doe because he and Ronnie Doe were not getting along before Ronnie Doe passed away. But he always states his innocence, Quell, that he never had anything to do with anything, which is very contradicting when he was literally admitting. As of the end of last week and the beginning of this week, Quell, once again, who has been questioned by police about what happened to Ronnie Doe before, even questioned as a suspect in the past, states that the detectives are back, that the federal agents that are still working the case of Ronnie Doe and trying to get him justice have returned. They have been coming back to his home and to his grandmother's address, looking for him, questioning him about none other than Chrisean Rock. Let's get into Quell.
And y'all swear I be on motherfucker side and I'm so team this. I don't be with that pussy ass shit. Nah. But it makes sense. They will reach out to me, holler at me. I ain't did nothing. Sure. I'm cool. You feel me? I find that shit funny though. Not funny, I find it interesting. Now it's digging my inside out. Like it's exploring my brain, like it's exploring my shit. It was like twisting my shit like this. Like, damn, baby girl. They got you. If you did it, they got your way. Somewhere. I don't know what corner they got you in, but they probably, as he said, no, I understand. But that's why I want to talk to you in person. So you know they think they can do it in person. They think in person they can. But I got all my shit laid out there. Matter of fact, I ain't got to do all that. Explaining to y'all. I'm just putting my theory out there now. I feel like, because they said they watch my YouTube. Y'all can't watch my YouTube. Y'all can't. But y'all go see the video where I posted what I was doing the day he died. At work, literally. Didn't even know he was going to die. I'm at work. Working. I was at work. No, I was.
So he's saying if you're keeping up with what is going on in this section of the video, because I know it's really hard to, like, Baltimore, like his slang is a little different from, in Georgia we talk a little slower. So it's like I'm really paying attention to what the transcript is saying, but he's saying to Chrisean, I don't know what corner they got you in, but it seems like they got you in a corner. I don't know what you did. I don't know what corner they got you in, but they got you in a corner because they keep coming around here asking me about you. So he's like, they can't think it was me because the day old boy got powed, I was at work and it's all over my YouTube. So, I mean, he's saying he's straight. It's documented that he didn't do nothing, but he can't say that they not looking at Chrisean. So, like, that is scary. So this comes out. And then the next couple of days, Chrisean is talking about she's moving out of the country. It's like, uh-oh.
Home then. When he died, what the fuck? I didn't know. I thought he died in the morning. Niggas say he died 7 in the morning, then it's 7 at night. I didn't know none of that. All right, so if she had something to do with it, why they coming at me about it? Because I was online, which I was on here, trolling, and people in the comments saying, you a murderer, you a hitman, and I'd be like, yep, I did it. Now Blueface owe me, like, just trolling. So I understand, but it all started from one comment I made when they said Quran was dead, and I was like, so I don't give a fuck. I'm smoking him. I hit the weed. I'm smoking Quran. Then they clipped that. Then I got, a little big-headed. Now I'm going for clips. Now I'm talking shit, So it's my fault, regardless. I know I ain't do shit, but it's my fault. I was trolling.
Side note, so Quell coming forward admitting that the detectives have returned into his life and they are still questioning him and now trying to connect certain dots. So now that he has been speaking to them and they have certain information and also use the information that he gives them to connect with what they already have, he's saying that some screws are starting to, spin in his head to where
And that's how the police do it. They come and they get you and they ask you some questions and you tell them some things and then they tell you some things. And then they let you go and they let you go run your mouth to your YouTube channel or on the phone with your buddy who they was asking you about. Then they call you back. They ask you some more questions. They tell you a little more and they let you go on and do what you're supposed to do so that they can get to who they're trying to get to in the first place. So this is crazy. Yeah, I felt the same thing. Like the things that these young people do these days, like there's no honor, there's no code in anything. There's no, like, oh, we don't do that because no. They do everything. They do everything. They claim bodies that they didn't drop. I mean, this just is wild out here. It's literally the wild, wild west. We're just not riding on horses or shooting pistols, from our hips. It's just like, this is wild. I would never, ever claim anything like that. Okay? Ever.
I'm assuming what he's talking about is that a lot of the stuff that the police is saying that Chrisean is involved in makes sense to him. And the things that they said prior, or maybe it's new information they brought to him he may not have thought that Chrisean had anything to do with it before, but now he feels that she has something to do with it now. And that is proven in what Quell is saying, because he said, damn, baby girl. And he also stated, like, I don't know what corner they got you in, but they definitely got you in a corner. So he's stating that these detectives and whatnot have information connecting Chrisean Rock to what happened to Ronnie Doe. Now, this is coming from Quell's mouth, not Sean Debbie Way. I'm not adding things and making things up. Listen to the audio again. He said, damn, baby girl. And he said that in a response of feeling sorry for her, like, ooh, they got you, like they got you against the wall, type of situation. So let me know what you think in the comments. But I definitely feel that this may have something to do with why Chrisean all of a sudden wants to move out of the country. As of now, Chrisean is not a listed suspect to where they are actively looking to arrest her or anything in connection to what happened to Ronnie Doe, aka Karan Khan. But it doesn't mean that them coming around asking questions, because if they're talking to Quell, they're definitely talking to Chrisean.
I would be shaking in my boots. Okay? Shaking in my boots. I'd be online crying too, Chrisean. I'd be crying too. Because it seemed like, I don't know, you might have wrote a check your ass can't cash. You just might have written a check your ass can't cash. I mean, she also alluded to the fact that this young man is dead because he trolled her in Blueface. Like, I think Sean is going to play this next.
That she is literally a suspect at this time. This is why police collect evidence, etc. So when they do bring charges, they have what they need to make the charges stick. So it doesn't mean Chrisean isn't afraid. And it doesn't mean that Chrisean is not trying to get the hell out of Dodge by getting out of the country before she is listed as a suspect. So the countries that her and Zunde were alluding to are countries that do not extradite. So it is given more far sinister to why she has been running around like a loose cannon and why she's been crying and trying to get certain protection and trying to get back up under Blueface and in the circus, etc. Because Blueface is no help. Blueface has made the situation worse. Let's not forget what Blueface said about a month and a half ago on Jason Lee's Hollywood Unlocked.
He called her, they were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I can see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that, that's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist. So
that's what from my knowledge, yeah, she's known to give addresses and do things and spare the moment, be very impulsive. That's from my knowledge. Now, as far as him calling her and then talking the night he died,
Again, if you pay attention to the part of this video where Quell speaks, he states that the detectives have been watching his YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and more. So they are very keen to what is going on online. So with Blueface coming forward, somebody that is on the ins and outs with Chrisean, but more so closer than distant, if he's coming forward, connecting Chrisean to Ronnie Doe the day Ronnie passed away, Blueface said that Chrisean told him that she spoke to Ronnie the day of his passing, the night of. So if Blueface is willing to say this on Jason Lee, why wouldn't he be willing to say this to the police? I mean, it's one in the same. They're paying attention to everything. So I do believe that Chrisean wanting to move out the country does have a lot to do with what's going on in Ronnie Doe's case. I would like to hear what you think below. I think that a lot of Chrisean.
I think it's sketchy as hell. I think it's sketchy as hell. I'm thinking, you know, this if Ronnie Doe was my little brother and Chrisean was his, you better hope the police come to get you before I do. I would be too pissed off. I mean, you talk to the guy on the day that he passed away. Blueface is telling people that you've set him up and dropped his location before. I mean, your whole tooth is knocked out because you done fought Blueface's family. Like, she's just unhinged. So it's not like hard to see this. Like with YG, you could be like, you know, he seems like he's really all about his business. We haven't heard of him getting in any other trouble. So you can give him the benefit of the doubt because you just have never heard him do anything crazy like delete somebody before, right? So in his situation, we're probably like, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, we hope that he didn't have anything to do with it. And we stay there because we don't have any other bad behavior from YG to go off of to make us think that he would do something like this, right? But in Chrisean's past, she has all these fights with Blueface on TV. She had a baby that, you know, she was pregnant, drinking with, boozing, partying, performing on stage with Glorilla, like clearly inebriated. People have been said, like Whack 100 people in this YouTube professional space have gone on to say they saw her pregnant, drinking alcohol during interviews. We can go back and watch that Jason Lee interview where she's pregnant, taking shots of tequila with Blueface. Okay, so we have all of this previous bad behavior that we've seen Chrisean do. So it makes it more like easier to believe that she would try to set somebody up to be deleted because she doesn't want the world to know that Blueface is actually not her baby's father. For whatever reason, I feel like she wanted to keep that from the world. So getting rid of Ronnie would have taken that person off of the table to say, oh, well, he's not my baby's father. You know, it's Blueface. He said she's very impulsive, so he believes that she could be able to do something like this. It's very sad, man.
Emotion, a lot of the crying randomly and whatnot. I feel that it's her demons, and what happened to Ronnie Doe is one of those demons. So if the detectives and whatnot are pressing her about what happened to Ronnie or keeps bringing her in for questioning about what happened to Ronnie, it makes sense of why she wants to get out of the country. She's already kind of low-key fleeing, if you ask me. She's been going from city to city, state to state, anywhere but Baltimore. She's been trying to stay out of that area. She is not there long. So part of me feels like she's kind of already doing it, trying to stay away from the people that are looking for her.
Girl, I can tell you, you can't get away from them, girl. You can't get away from them. It don't matter if you stay going from state to state. Like, it don't matter, girl. As long as you got that phone in your hand, and a credit card that you're using and drafting, you know, swiping, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. It's very easy to get you. All right. So this whole Chrisean thing was just kind of like, it's a conundrum. It's a conundrum. It's like, girl, like your life cannot get any worse. You were just cleaning yourself up. Like you were just cleaning yourself up. This whole boxing thing was supposed to be like your redemption. And now here you are about to go to, or allegedly under suspicion for the deletion of this ex-boyfriend of yours. You need to get it together, girl. Like clean yourself up. Clean yourself up. Like this isn't a good look. I feel sorry for her. Not her. Let me take that back. I feel sorry for her kid, because if she is taken away from her son, I mean, she's the only person in the world that's going to love her baby the way he needs to be loved, you know? And if his father is already deleted, and if Blueface isn't really his dad, I mean, he's not going to have anybody. So I feel sorry for the kid, because he literally is innocent in all of this. Anyway, okay, so that was my take on Chrisean. Okay, I think that this girl, you know, she doesn't. Her past isn't looking good. Her past doesn't look good, so I'm very, very apprehensive about what her future looks like. If they're suspecting that she has something to do with this, I can't imagine that anybody else would have any other reason to get rid of him, you know, being that they say he had literally no beef with anybody. The only person that he had beef with was Chrisean and Blueface. So we'll see. We'll see. More to come on that.